Hi, this is Shanker, and I'm going to talk about Libra. Libra for the year 2016, Libra for the year, 2017, and how the year 2017 will be for Libra. And Libra is from September 24 to October 23. September 24 to October 23. Let us understand the general characteristics of Libra. It is represented by scale, that is Taraju, which we call in Hindi, and the ruling planet is Venus, and it's an Aries sign. Thinkers. So let us understand what are the various positive characteristics and negative characteristics of Aries. Aries people are generally diplomatic in nature. They are changeable in nature. They are alert. They are refined. They are graceful. They're indulgent, and they do things with a kind of a polish, and they try to keep themselves balanced. They show that they are doing things which are fair. And negative things about Aries would be that easygoing people. They could be vacillating. They could be detached, and they can have swings, because they generally are easygoing. Let us understand let us also get into the decades, that is the periods the Librans are between September 24 to October 23. The energy of Venus is there, so it is again beauty, harmony, peace, relationships, and they do well in these areas of work where there is an element of these things which is there. October 4 to October 13, that was September 24 to October 3. October 4 to October 13 is Saturn. So then this is the energy of Saturn is there. So this is where they are unpredictable, but they become very strong. They become very persistent. They whatever they do, especially those in the fields of acting, whatever field they tend to get they are successful, and with a striking ability, they are able to get things right. They have a good insight of things. So that is what is this period, and this is a very good time. Those born in this period of Libra are generally successful in life. 14 to 23, it is again Mars and Venus. It is like then it is more towards pleasure and desire. They have this flair of innovation in areas which typify beauty, love, painting, designing, and things to that effect. Especially such people are good in advertising. A very important thing here is that they do typify things which are typified by Venus, that is PR, advertisement, films, so on and so forth. But this period, since there's the influence of Mars, there is a kind of predictability there, the kind of energy there. They are go-getters, and they try to achieve things with the kind of passion. So the chances of being successful are much more. Librans, as far as relationship are concerned, they want to be experimenting in it, and they do not like to be tied into responsibility. They do not like to be tied into a particular gamut of things. So as far as marriage is concerned, Librans may not be the best, because they are impulsive, they are vacillating, and they tend to be moody also because of that. And they like the good things of life. They make good lovers, and they're charming people, and it is this charm which threatens the spouse in marriage also. Now let us clearly come to how the period 2017 will be for Librans. From January to June, July, I'm telling about the focus areas, activities which will dwell and where you will put your focus, and that will be expansion areas. So these are the expansion and the positive areas we'll be grappling with. The degree of success will depend upon what your horoscope says. So between January to June, July, the focus would be on your controlling of expenses, wisdom in your expenses, putting intelligence and wisdom into matters of investments, expenses, foreign travels, journeys, taking care of your health. Those who are in the hospitals, they will see that the medical bills don't shoot up. So it is an area where there will be a lot of negativity in a sense, but you would deal with it with a positive way. And this is the area where you would feel isolated, but you will get into spirituality. You may feel that things are contracting for you. You may sit and get into meditation and yoga. You may go to have travel to a place where you could go for a yacht, for a yacht, or you could spend some 10-15 days in the forest, or take a time out there, take a time out so that you're alone with yourself. You will try to control your expenses. You will try to control your medical bills. There will be a kind of unknown fear and anxiety will be there. You will try to control the unknown fear and anxiety also. So these are things which you will be dealing with. So basically, it will be something to do with expenses and investment, which will create a kind of an anxiety, but you will deal with it in a manner which is productive, and which I could say has the quotient of wisdom in it. From June, July to December, you would feel now it's enough is enough. Now let me get into control of things. And I've been floating around for a long time, for 6-7 months. I've been planning, doing nothing. It's been daydreaming. That would be the mode from January to June, July. I've told you it will be more of thinking, imagining, daydreaming, going, being alone, etc., which I've explained to you. Accepting, investment, expenses, and medical bills would be a matter to deal with. But that is there till June, July. After June, July, you would 2017, you would say, let me get into control of things. You would become very determined. You would start putting efforts in dealing with things, and you will put efforts in ensuring that you're in things with respect to children, with respect to love, with respect to marriage, with respect to your partner, with respect to fortune, with respect to ensuring the things are happening in the right way. These are things you will get control. Dealing with people who are sitting opposite to you, you will try to get into control and start doing these things. It will be a good period for those who are in the business of speculation, trade, PR, arts, those kinds of things. In helping people in consultancy, in dealing with businesses which have got an area of consultancy or giving services to others. Those people would be more in control and would benefit from July to December. So that is generic, but the key word is getting in control, putting yourself in the front, thinking and moving forward. So that would be between July to December. Now let us see what are the important things which you need to take care, which could be problems, impediments, negatives, but you need to take care. And that period will be more April to August. That is the time frame when things will come in a more way. And be careful during April to August. Be careful with the issue of finances. Be careful with the issue of joint finances. Be careful with issues of trusts, inheritance, giving out money to others, family issues, joint family, people around you, money which comes from you from various sources, that is, it has been inherited to you, money which is there in the family and you are dealing with it, people in the family whom you are dealing with. So those kinds of things would become very important. So you can expand these two words, family and joint finances, and inheritance would be under threats, and so also would be your domestic peace, house, matters of house, property. Those are the issues which could stare on you in a negative way, and you have to deal with it. And they would threaten your whole idea of yours was to put things into a mode so that you achieve and you profit from them. So that profit would be missing. So between April to August, be careful with family and finance, thus with your house and domestic peace, and also with matters of joint financing, inheritance, and thus there could be some frustrations and delay in your achieving your goals which you have to set forth. So key words would be family and joint financing between April to August. Please be careful. If there are issues, handle them with care. Now between March to mid-April is a period when you need to take care of issues with respect to service. Those who are in service, they need to take care. There could be problems. Your competition may increase. It may create problems. There could be problem with your spouse and partners. Negation from them can happen. Enemies may increase. You could find your health to be a little, needing a little more attention, challenging matters in health. You may have to borrow money, even forced to borrow money depending on your horoscope in terms during this period of mid-April, from March to mid-April. You may even have to borrow money. So issues of competition, factors of people opposite to you, you can call them enemies or whatever, issues of diseases, borrowing of money, they could stare at you and create problems. Even you could have a negation in your relationships also. So these are important things from March to mid-April. From mid-April to mid-May, please be careful in dealing with all your monetary matters, especially with partners. If you have invested your money with somebody, you may be challenged with the situation that you're not getting the money back. If you have partners, if you have trusted somebody, he may turn around and ask you for more time. Issues of money and partnerships. I mean, these are the things. Finance and partnership could be a challenge from mid-April to mid-May. Also, those who are having troubles in marriage, in relationships, in love, things may become a little more challenging and worse during this period. So be careful during this period of between the period of mid-April to mid-May. Issues with partners, issues with your spouses, things may become bad, and also issues with to finance, money which you have given to your partners or what you're expecting to get back. You would be in a challenging situation. Now also between mid-August to mid-September, that would be a period where you would feel that the gains you are supposed to get, you are not getting. There could be deceivement from people, friends, and circle of friends who are around you. That kind of tendencies may come, but basically it will be that there would be a delay or there will be some frustration in the success that you are expecting to have. That is between mid-August to mid-September. Take care, it is going to pass off. So just a month, if they are there, don't push yourself beyond a point. The one important thing I would like to tell the Librans is that this is the year net when you will make money. A lot of your things will get, but whatever money you will make it through unconventional methods. And unconventional methods means thinking out of the box, thinking differently, but don't push that too much. If you push that too much, if you use your friends, if you use your relatives, if you use people around you to make a greater amount of money, you could have frustration at a later stage. But having said that, it's a good period for you to increase your profitability net by the end of 2017 by methods which are out of the box, but do not push it beyond a point, as then it will lead to frustration and also losing a lot of friends and people around you. So thanks, bye for now, happy 2017. With this I sign out. You can write to me at connectingminds@gmail.com. Thank you, thanks.